feels like. I feel bad. I put that too. I put LOL. I feel bad laughing about your dinner, but you know. Why you mean like say that again, what you were saying.
What did you think I said?
Get for everybody to meet in the kitchen area?
Well, just like you, me, and Robert.
Oh, I thought you were talking about something for Michael the next time that we, okay. I'm not like, yeah, that would be.
I said, why would I take her by the arrow?
I do need to start trying to be more mindful of that. I wonder if he'd play checkers or he, even if he'd go for a drive, wouldn't he just want to go see something in the same place there? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I think that's not an issue.
Too bad he couldn't get on a plane. We could take him out to visit Joey and then we could stay out there. Here's our trip. Oh, we could just fly with him out there. Let's go visit Joanne. I want to see California. Yeah, it won't happen, but it's a thought.
Which, by the way, you gotta get your real ID done.
Yeah.
She does a post on here. She says so heartbreaking. I guess it's about parents of 5 children arrested for protecting their infant from being vaccinated. Massachusetts homeschooling family.
Yeah, I saw something.
I don't know what to say about that.
I don't know that the whole story is there.
I don't either.
And I don't like that. You know, did you see that story about that kid in Texas that got killed by that black kid?
The Carmela guy?
Yes. Yeah, well, now there's a lot of people on the left are saying that the black kid was actually bullied and stuff by those two twins and stuff.
The dad was on there saying how proud and all this, and it could have been.
So I don't know what to believe, but you know what? This is why you have investigations to find out exactly what's going on. Yeah, granted, that kid's carrying a knife, but you know, a lot of people are like, they're saying, well, what would you do if two kids were? Well, I don't think I'd be taking a knife to school or wherever it was and go looking for issues and problems.
small earthquake in Mississippi a few weeks ago when tornadoes were hitting. And then this past weekend there were earthquakes in Texas and the tornado hit. And now in Tennessee, something very strange about this. God is about to get our attention. Somebody put, I have an earthquake app. I have an earthquake app, and there are now quakes every day down around here. Sometimes several days, 2 or greater. 82.
So what happened if that opens up? I mean, what's it going to do? What's the prediction? What's the worst case?
I've heard there's water under that. Something to do with it could take all of our water too. The majority of our country's water. I don't know. Was that Yellowstone? I know it was something bad.
I swear, these people are just stupid.
Somebody said it was a 2.7 on the Richter scale. Now that's not news. This is a commentator. Somebody put maybe the New Madrid fault is going to be the big one. I hope not. California really deserves it, not Tennessee. See? Somebody put earthquakes with water on the levees. That's not a good combo. Somebody put, I believe this is the second one in 2 days. The 2.5 the day before. But see, I've heard something about water. Now, I don't know. Maybe this person doesn't know what they're talking about either, and I don't know any more than that.
Levees, I thought, was like the man-made barriers that they have for rivers and stuff, whereas a tornado, yeah, that could, shatter a levee, and the water could come bursting through.
Somebody put, oh my, I lived just north of there as a child, and there has been continued and underlying dread that the New Madrid faults would rumble again. It's literally the most volatile seismic area of our entire country as far as potential damages if it erupts in full force. And then somebody put, just to be clear, here in West Tennessee, it's the second highest for potential seismic activity in the U.S., next to L.A. The 3 areas we typically run seismic calculations for are around central coastal California, West Tennessee, and North Carolina.
Can you find the map that shows the New Madrid fault line where it's at?
This is the news that I was reading. It's out of Nashville. water logs and sediments could lose strength during strong shaking, causing major damage to buildings and other structures. This would lead there to be landslides.
Like building your house on sand.
Yeah, it would affect your pipelines, transmission towers, destroy acres of farmland that tend to be there. There could be strong aftershocks. A lot of stuff, huh?
That's really good.
Saying though that we're not expecting a major earthquake though in the next 50 years, although it is a possibility.
Yeah, anytime it's a possibility. So if you live there now, you're probably okay. You might want to move out there in the 50 years.
Yeah. I guess we'll be okay. Daniel will be 80 years old. 83.
Yeah.
Did you have a good day? I had a good visit with you. You give them your cookies?
Hey, how are you?
Michael. There's the cookies. Got my cookies for me. Hey, Daniel.
Hi.
Like every morning.
Oh, the high maintenance.
Yeah.
I mean, if they should.
Yeah, they should. You're crazy.
Are you full? I'm full too. I ate 3. I had 4. Oh, pizza? Nuggets? Oh, okay. Chicken.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
hey, chicken.
That sounds real good. Good for you, Debbie.
The chicken.
Nice.
Chicken.
When were they stapled them instead of? Who's got staples in this door? That's kind of different.
It is different.
Yeah, put your shoes together, please. Okay. Just gonna pull it up, or
Yeah.
What do you think, Michael? What do you think, buddy?
I think it looks cool.
Do you? I think it's a mess.
You got 6 on here now?
I know, you keep stacking them on here. Aren't you combusting at nighttime, Michael?
Yes.
It is, but I don't know, how do you want to do with it? I'm stuffed. Right now I feel like I'm never eating again. Tomorrow I'll be going right back to the bar.
Like, yum.
Right now, I'm sitting here thinking, we don't got our banquet tomorrow.
You wouldn't go?
I think I'd go. The way I feel right now.
Oh, the way you feel right now.
The thing was, I didn't have anything else. I
Those,
don't know what to do.
I had basically what you had, the same, the taco, but it was actually more filling than I thought it would be with all the stuff on it.
I'm 100 pounds heavier than you. How in the world did that work?
But I eat the same.
Yeah.
I always usually about the same.
Well, you should be like
But I probably
240
should be.
pounds.
Well, I probably should be, but I don't know. I already have kinds of issues, so it's hard to tell.
All right, Michael, there's your 410-pound blanket.
You're killing me. Oh my gosh. You tell him upstairs. I'm surprised he doesn't suffocate when he goes to sleep. Doesn't suffocate him all that. Jim, which week is it we're taking him to see that movie?
The 15th.
Okay, so that's in a couple weeks. What the heck, Michael? Your stuff's inside out, roundabout. Here we go. Can I have some love? I love you. I like, oh my goodness, how many more of these little balls did you get? These are cute, they have faces on
They're
them.
cute.
He already has a ton of them.
Oh my gosh.
And all the stuff you've gotten him, and all of his bins are filled with some things. But yeah, he keeps getting. Do you like these, Michael?
Yes.
What are these called?
What?
Do they do anything?
Probably stressful.
Yeah.
What's this one? Huh. Okay. I don't know. You have a lot of them. They get little prizes for stuff out here every once in a while. So some of it's
Yeah.
stuff that we brought him or you sent him, and some of it's stuff they've given him, little stuff here and there. I don't know anymore. Where do you want to put these?
And Wolf back and Wool Man.
Whoa.
No,
Something
they're
he
staying
wants to
here.
play with there. That's probably why he
Put 'em in
tries
his
to
drawer.
collect stuff here and there and all over. I'm gonna put them right here, Michael, okay? I don't know what he's, it's hard to tell, but we'll just put them there and we'll see what he does with them. I know there's more in here, but I'm not sure which drawer he has stuff stuffed in because I know there's stuff in drawers and you know, all those bins are full of stuff with this.
All right.
Alright. Love you, Michael.
Love you.
You gonna call tomorrow?
Yes.
Alright. You have a good week? You
Yes.
have good behavior?
Yes.
And you follow the rules?
Yes.
And brush your teeth every day, twice a day, for how many minutes?
2.
Okay, do a good job. What do you think?
I think it's cool. Okay. All right, Michael. Love you. Keep forgetting to bring that one
That's right.
thing in for him.
I like your shirt. That's pretty color.
Look at me.
Good shirt. Good
Look at
fit.
me. Look at me.
You got nice shoes on.
Really? Yeah. That is so cool.
Oh,
I don't know.
Hey.
Look at me.
Wow.
Hey.
The St. Nicholas with butterflies?
Yeah.
Butterflies. 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 That is cool. He went to the he must have gone to the butterfly exhibit, the display exhibit. They land on you.
Hey.
Oh yeah, you have Stitch. Yeah, we know what Stitch.
Nice shoes.
Nice.
Nice shoes.
Yes. Handsome. Oh, he's got new jeans, shirt.
Look
Oh, I
at
love handsome. Handsome, Greg.
Look at.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
How far?
I wonder.
Hey. How far?
Yeah, I have pictures in the office where it's all.
How's Michael breathe at night? With blankets on.
That's hilarious. Every week we come in, it's like,
Yeah. There was 4 for a while, and then there was 5, and I'm like, there's 6 of them
I
out
can
there.
see going out there getting them and it get cold at night. I'll put
He ain't
one
getting
on.
cold. I don't know what's going on.
I don't either. Maybe
off the car, yeah.
either he's decided he likes the weight on him now.
Oh, maybe the weight of it.
I wouldn't have thought.
I know, I've said it's like, holy cow,
I,
it's like
I asked him, I
410
said, Michael,
Yeah.
what if we just have two? No,
Really?
I have no
Yeah.
idea. And it's
Well,
hard
I
to
told
tell.
Greg, I said, man, your shoes look good.
Yes, he looks handsome back there. His color and his hair.
Cool.
Okay,
And he
he's all
knows he
excited.
looks good in them shoes. Cause she's been wearing them shoes, smiling.
Yeah, go wear them out.
He was showing me, it looked like a butterfly exhibit, our Columbia
Oh,
breed
yeah,
or something maybe.
talking about going to that one.
That's cool. That's awesome though. You can share and show that kind of stuff. I love that.
Yeah, he started wearing those shoes and he hadn't quit wearing them. We got them for, what is it, Night to Remember?
Oh, yeah.
And he just wanted to work one day, he must have got complimented on, now he's wearing them.
Yeah, they are good.
That's good.
They're actually very good shoes.
I wanted to ask you, Caitlin said that her sister had like 2 more stuffed animals that she could
And maybe
donate.
a
Yeah.
And she
A
has
doll.
a doll.
But-
Will you take a doll?
Like a baby doll?
Yeah.
Oh, Mickey likes
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
that's good. We just thought we'd ask.
those. Yeah, Lindsay's the Barbie girl, Lindsay, or Mickey likes baby dolls.
But Bailey usually doesn't have Barbies, just dolls and stuff.
Which one's the one that wants to go?
Right here, the last one.
Okay.
Yeah.
You and your baby doll, you got a couple in there.
Little ghetto ones.
Yeah, like
Right
really
here.
good.
That's.
But yeah, she likes those.
Okay.
Mr. Geisha behaving himself this week?
It was fun. It's fun. It's fun. I came to work, what was it, Tuesday and Thursday, and I didn't hear anything about my baby. And nothing, so I didn't.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
transitioning without rushing, maybe.
I think it just had was
Yeah.
supposed to be for him.
And that's understandable. Because everybody in there seemed to listen to it.
For the most part, yeah.
Ah, Jurassic Park.
I was telling him he's got to follow the rules, and but how that is too.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Well, his mom don't follow rules. Why would he?
I know we will follow.
What?
I follow rules.
Oh my
Unless
goodness.
it's because somebody's not being treated right, or something's gonna get burned, or
I'm just
then I might. I might then.
All right, ladies.
All right,
Have a good
bye,
rest
guys.
of the weekend.
See you. You guys go ahead. I'll put the door to the back.
Got it?
Yeah, I have it. You go ahead. I almost forgot to ask. Would you have remembered?
Yeah.
I almost forgot to ask, and then I looked at Caitlin, and I felt like it was something, and then it dawned on me. Well, that's nice. I should, I would take a picture of them with the stuffed animals, but they're not allowed to have their, because of privacy issue, you can't just go in there and take a picture of somebody. But I wish Bailey could see them holding their stuff, because they get stuff they like. And then Courtney's the one that tries to hog it all.
Yeah.
Courtney, I've never looked in Courtney's room, but her
man.
room is stuffed. Maybe they've told her all she can have is however many she can fit in her backpack, and maybe that's why she was so upset that day with her
She
backpack.
wanted them all.
Yes, she wanted more in there, and it was full. She might have gotten mad. I bet they switch them up for her from time to time, but for that day, she stuffed too many in there. Maybe she had,
Maybe she has 10 back.
because there was like 2 bags that you guys sent.
Maybe she has 10 back.
The last bag that Caitlin said there was like 2 bags, and some of them were kind of big. So she could have just picked the big one, and then she could have fit each one. It's weird. that's not it. But maybe that is what's just kind of. I'm gonna go online. Probably, maybe I'll just wait till Monday now and then register for that women's. So it's 4 hours and they're gonna do a break and then they'll have lunch. Light lunch, I imagine. I bet you they'll keep busy with something from about 10 to 12, and then they'll break for lunch from probably noon to 1, and then another hour. Probably what they'll do. But I'm not sure. Raspberry cheesecake gel. No, like you wouldn't eat a peanut butter parfait. Yes, you
I
would.
couldn't eat it.
You would stuff it down.
Not without
eat
getting,
it.
not without getting sick. Literally get sick.
You weren't that full.
I am. I don't know
What
why.
all did you eat? What did you eat? Tell me what you
I
ate.
don't know.
Okay, so
Honestly, I think some of it has to do with the
okay, well, let me ask you this. Okay, so this morning, did you have like your normal breakfast?
my normal breakfast. Yes.
Did you eat anything, and I mean anything, between breakfast and dinner?
Yesterday, no.
You didn't. Did you drink anything? You didn't have a beer in between? Nothing, right? No beer, no food, nothing.
The last beer I had yesterday, so that's all I had.
Okay, and then you had the taco that I gave you,
Yep.
and
Yogurt.
yogurt. So you really didn't have any bread today except those 2 soft shells.
Correct.
And that's a whole lot less bread than if you had pizza or something.
Right. I think it's just the stuff that I had from last night. So that's
How many pieces of pizza did you eat last night?
and I ate all the crumbs.
And you had yogurt last night. What did you eat during the day for snack when you were out?
We had that little
You had,
super bar thing with the biscuit.
yep, with the coconuts. And you had the pork rinds. But that was it. You had any new kind of nuts? You didn't eat any cheese?
Different than I normally do.
So you are eating.
Yeah, but it's not any different than I normally do.
You know what I think happened was from going to that Bible study, having those sugary snacks, woke up a sweet tooth monster. Now, these. You feeling okay? How's your stomach? Okay, so let me ask you this. Oh, okay. So you don't feel like bloated like you did last night? This wasn't so. Anything you did outside or anything? Were you down on the ground a lot? Put mulch down? Were you down on your knees? I'm trying to figure it out. When did you notice that you felt that way today?
After I ate.
Breakfast?
No, now.
Oh, okay. I just don't see how two of those taco shells weren't.
I agree, but it is.
Maybe it was the Velveeta.
Of course, it could have been the seltzer water too.
They have always had a seltzer water.
Yeah, maybe it didn't mix with this very well.
You know, when you say the bread, I do hear what you're saying. But bread didn't used to make you feel like this, or when the way you're almost
Yeah,
60.
things have changed though. Especially as you get older. Just noticing that it's after bread is when you see some other items.
Does tortilla shells count?
You know what? I don't know. What are they made out of?
Soft shells, they're made out of flour. The hard shells are brown.
Bleached flour.
Oh yeah, they're bleached.
Bleached flour.
Yeah, those are.
So it's enriched bleached flour.
Correct.
Well, then, yeah. It's just a flat bread and yeast.
What about the evenings when you had
Yeah, I think, just like I said, having bread seems to
so it does after you have burgers and buns. And it's probably not good for the hospital.
It's funny, looks like that rescue mission, they had a book over there that talked to us about diabetic stuff. And it said that it's probably what your grandma and grandpa used to do. We would take a tablespoon of vinegar, whether white vinegar or apple cider vinegar, within 20 minutes before you're going to eat, up to within 20 minutes after you eat. And it's supposed to cut your glucose spikes in half.
Yeah, I never asked Mama why. She just said it was good medicine for her. But not medicine, but it was good for her. It was healthy. She'd have like a teaspoon.
Yeah.
It always set, you know how people, especially older people, they had it sit on the table with a little bit of air in it.
Yeah.
Yep, she would pour it in just a teaspoon, not even a measuring spoon, but just a teaspoon.
Book by a young
Or put a little
woman
in a
that
cup.
made it, that's saying all the good stuff that is about it.
Well, what are we gonna do, Jim?